Hello, students. Let's take an Ed puzzle test. Let's start with vocabulary. Directions. Find the word or words with the same meaning as the underlined word. Circle the letter next to the answer. These were the vocabulary words we studied over the last week. Wilderness, naturalist, preserve, impressive, species, slopes, and glacier. Every time the video pauses, answer the question and move on to the next. Number 1. He photographed the wilderness. Which of these is the best choice? Number 2. John Muir was a naturalist. Which of these is the best choice? Number 3. We want to preserve this forest. Which of these is the best choice? Number 4. The band put on an impressive show. Which of these is the correct response? Number 5. What species is that animal? Which of these is the correct response? Number 6. We fell off the slopes. Which of these is the correct answer? Number 7. Can you see the glacier? Which of these is the correct answer? Moving on with more vocabulary, we studied Greek and Latin root words. The directions here are to find the word that is related by its Greek or Latin root to the underlined word in each sentence. When the video pauses, select the best answer. Number 8. My grandfather is very active for his age. Which of these is the best choice? Number 9. The graphics in this book are beautiful. Which response matches graphics? Number 10. My sister was visibly upset. Which of these choices matches visibly? Number 11. I was impressed by the performance. Which of these matches impressed? Number 12. They bought a guard dog for protection. Which of these matches? Moving on to the reading comprehension section. Today, you'll listen to a read aloud of the Pony Express. Throughout the story, there will be pauses. And during the pause, you will be asked one of these questions. Fill in the best choice. Let's preview the questions before we start to read. 13. The Pony Express helped put telegraph lines down, still exists today, offered jobs to women, delivered mail across the West. 14. What is the main idea of paragraph 4? Pony Express rides faced many dangers. Riders could be attacked by Indians. Riders had to be prepared for all kinds of weather. Sometimes a rider was thrown from his horse. 15. One famous Western figure who worked for the Pony Express was Wyatt Earp, Daniel Boone, Buffalo Bill Cody, Kit Carson. Number 16. Which title expresses the main idea of paragraph 5? A typical day on the trail? The importance of stations? The home station? The 2-minute horse switch? Number 17. The author's use of the word colorful in the last sentence shows that he thinks the Pony Express was a waste of time. He believes the Pony Express is a fascinating time in our history. He does not respect the work of the Pony Express riders. He thinks the Pony Express riders were loud and showy. 18. Why did the Pony Express end? Telegraph lines could deliver news much quicker. It was too dangerous. People stopped sending mail. It couldn't hire enough riders. 19. Which statement best expresses the main idea of this section? Riding for the Pony Express was a job for the young and daring. The Pony Express was short-lived. The Pony Express was an exciting part of American history. Some great men of the West worked for the Pony Express. Number 20. Which of the following details best supports the selection's main idea? Ads in the newspapers brought in many applicants. Riders faced many challenges and dangers as they rode. Stations were set up for the riders. Buffalo Bill was a rider at a very early age. Now that we've previewed the questions, let's read the story. Once again, the story will pause and ask one of those questions that we just read. Your job is to select the best response. The Pony Express. The Pony Express is a part of the history of the American West. Young men rode on horses across the West. They carried the mail from place to place. It took about 10 days for a rider to make the trip. The owners of the Pony Express put ads in newspapers. One read, "Wanted. Young fellows not over 18 must be good riders." Many young men wanted the job. About 80 of the best were first hired. Pony Express riders had to be good horse riders. They had to cross the West safely and quickly. They covered about 250 miles a day. The riders also had to be light. The horses they rode could not carry too much. Many riders looked forward to the adventure. There were many dangers facing the riders. They had to ride through all kinds of weather. They had to get through snow, rain, and heat. There was always the danger of falling from the horse. The rider would be left in the middle of nowhere. The horses, however, were well trained. They would often go on to the next station with the mail. Sometimes Indians attacked the riders. They were almost always able to escape. Only one rider was killed by Indians. A Pony Express rider would start from a station and ride all day. He made brief stops at other stations. He would lift his pouch, place it on a fresh horse, and start riding again. The whole thing would take about 2 minutes. At the end of the day, he would arrive at a home station. Here, the rider rested and ate while another rider replaced him on the trail. Some well-known people rode or worked for the Pony Express. Wild Bill Hickok was a station worker as a young man. Buffalo Bill Cody was a rider at the age of 14. The Pony Express lasted only from 1860 through 1861. In 1861, telegraph lines were put across the United States. These lines connected the country from coast to coast. Now, messages could be sent in a matter of minutes. The Pony Express is gone, but it is still a colorful part of American history. I hope you did well on today's assessment.